Alright, we're going to show you another drill. Me and Bob, that is. But I want to make a point first. Why we do drills. Okay, it's not just because we, want to practice and this, just because it's the thing to do. You know why. Okay, first of all, it teaches you to focus, to concentrate on what you're doing, on that particular technique or techniques that you're practicing. Next, it's repetitive. Okay, you're doing it over and over and over, which people get the wrong idea. They think it's training the muscles. You're training the nervous system. When you do things repeatedly, you're training the nervous system. You're training which muscles to relax, which ones to contract, and it's actually training the nervous system when we do that. Okay, I also want to make another point before I start with these combinations about Bob, and what I've stressed all along is don't worry about making him move so much all the time. People still think, you got to have power. If he's bouncing around, everywhere. It's a push. Okay, you don't want that kind of power. And to show you the difference, I got my nunchucks here. And I'm sure nobody out there would want me to hit him with, these, like I'm going to hit Bob here. I'm going to hit him right, where, most of the time you're going to be punching. And you'll see that power doesn't have to make him move. Here, right here. Okay? Still see I'm using the waist. I'm giving it, I'm giving it a good hit. Bob's not going to move. That's the power. That's shocking power. Not pushing power. Big difference. I also use this to show you. Okay? Same thing here. Okay? I'm going to hit right here, here, here. You can see how Bob moves. Okay? Not a lot, because it's not pushing power. Okay? These don't push. Okay? The Chanka have a chain on them. Okay? You can't push with a chain. Right? So, there's no way that you have pushing power, but everyone knows them hit with power. So that's just to make a point that, don't worry about making him jump around so much. Okay, I'm going to show you another drill. Just something. And anybody can, you guys can make your own drills up, and the ones that I show you, you can always mix them up however you want. Like I said before, we do drills to teach the nervous system, and also to teach, to learn when you see that opening, to strike to it. Okay, so you don't, you don't want your mind to go blank. The best way, of course, is not with Bob here. It's with the partner. It's actual sparring. You can't beat that. Actual sparring. Even if you go slow, learn to where when you see the openings or create the openings. I'd rather create them than wait for the openings. But either way, you want to train with these drills so you can see the openings. Okay, and I'm just going to do this. Bob's hard to do these on because of the way he moves, but I want to stress the same points as always. Okay, first of all, when you bend down, and I'm not, I don't want to step on no boxers' feet and stuff. I might do things just a little bit different than them, and I want to make that clear. If it is different, I'm not, trying to offend or not boxing. I think boxing is a very good sport and self-defense system. Bruce Lee thought it was one of the best, boxing and wrestling, because it was very practical, because it was something you actually used and practiced in actual situations and stuff against a live opponent. So you won't catch me knocking, other styles at all anyhow. But okay, back to the subject. Okay, we're gonna, when you bend down, okay, when you duck a punch, I don't want you, bending at the waist. No leaning forward. No leaning here like this. Okay, you're down here. You're going to be off balance and stuff. I prefer, the legs. Use the legs. Bend with the legs. Keep your body upright as much as you can. Okay? Anytime you start bending, that's a lean, and you're going to be leaning. So when you throw that hook, which is going to be the first punch, when you come in and throw the hook, okay, it's here. It's the same thing with the waist. With the waist. Quick twist of the hip. It's not a circular movement. Here. Okay, the next punch, will be a palm strike here. Or if you prefer an uppercut. Okay? This range, I prefer either one, but you decide. I'm going to throw a palm strike for this. Okay? And then the next one will be here. To the head. And I want you to notice that, when you go from this position, see how my body is going back and forth across Bob. Here, here. Well, he's not going to be able to focus on me in one spot. Okay, you don't want to throw these techniques here. All from the same spot here. Okay? Okay, you give him the best time the easiest time to counter things. To where, if I throw here, then come over here, and then here, okay, he's going to have a hard time following me. Okay, so try to get your feet to move a little bit, whether it be a shuffle or just a step. Okay, simple here. Okay, once again, here. Boom. Okay, here. And I want to go ahead and show that without Bob here to show you how I throw the hook. Okay? First of all, you don't want to raise your elbow first. Don't think you have to raise your elbow to get over top and stuff. Okay? If I raise that elbow first, now all I'm hitting with is a pivot. That's it. Okay? I want the waist behind it. I want the waist. Okay? I don't want this. None of this. Okay, so the elbow's always down. Starting any punch, the elbows are down. Not only for the power, but for cover. Just like when I throw this punch here, if I come here, throw it here, it's the same thing here. Same thing with the hook. Here, boom. I'm driving it upwards here. Boom, boom. Twist of the hip. Right there. Okay? And like I was saying in another earlier video, is it makes it non-telegraphical. Okay, so you don't know if I'm going to, throw this hook, boom, or if I'm going to come straight in here, boom. Okay, you don't even know I am going to throw an uppercut here, boom. Okay, because it's all the same movement. Even though this is going a different direction, you can see the waist going the same way. Okay, here, boom, boom. Here. Okay, the elbow comes up, but it comes up in a straight line. Boom. To meet. Okay? Same power of the waist. No matter how. Okay? Whether it's here, or here. Okay? And another thing is after you throw it, you want to bring it right back. Here. Boom. Okay? Any punch, it's here. Boom. Bring it back. Okay, and even if you throw a combination of stuff, it helps it snap back, but you don't want to get in the habit of, throwing it out and trying to pull back. Okay, it should relax back. Get to where it relaxes back. Okay, here, boom, relaxes back. You don't try to pull it back. You don't pull it back. It should relax back. Once that power is initiated and set to where it's going, it's boom, then you relax. Slow motion. Boom, boom. Same here. Boom, Okay, here. Boom.